Alrighty, so welcome to the first stream of a new era, everybody. So it's gonna be a quick one because Aiden's not here. Yeah, it'll be a bit of a fast one to say the least, because Aiden's not here. For those who don't know, he's currently on vacation. So, alright, we gotta turn this on. But here we are. We are live, everybody. So as you can see, we are doing a good old live stream from yours truly. Of course, as you can tell, completely new aesthetics and everything. New aesthetics, new look and everything. So, yeah. So, I'm really excited for this new era of the channel, of course, so... So, of course it's Zach's birthday after all. Alright, so here we are. So yeah, again, for those who are wondering, Aiden's not here because he is on vacation. So don't expect him to be on here tonight, but oh well. Yeah, obviously. He'll be back next week. So, anywho, we shall get some fun going, of course. So, basically it's just us, because Aiden ain't on. So... So yeah, I know the YouTube chat looks kind of off. Like, even if I set it into light mode to be a little more in line with the screen here, but oh well, fuck it. I'll just leave it as dark anyway. But, anywho, yeah, I hope you guys like this new streaming layout that I have here. It looks really cool. I just put all my time and effort to all that shit. Looks really clean and brand new. And you may also notice, speaking of which, the website has now been updated. Like, completely overhauled to coincide with the rebrand. So, of course, obviously you have the new logo, duh. But, that's not all. You also got, now, there's no more black surfaces, just to, you know, make it more in line with my wallpaper and such. So, let's see if I can interact with it on the stream. Okay. There you go, except for the fact that I cannot scroll though. But I could still interact with just, I don't know, scrolling through the ZAR-Co page or something. Yeah, I don't know why. The OBS browser does not allow you to scroll through anything for some reason, which is kind of stupid. Well. Like, it's not gonna bother me. Well, I'll show it off in the main screen to make up for it, but yeah. Oh yeah, let me know what you think of the new stream layout. And also, of course, as I teased in my Aiden's birthday live stream, the background in this one is now animated, as you can tell. So that adds a lot more depth and aura to the whole thing. I mean, I'm not to be confused with Aura, the redheaded girl from Fortnite, but I'm talking about the looks of the whole thing. As you can tell, yeah, it looks really sick with it being animated. It's the first time I ever did an animated background. Like, previously, I always did a still flat image. Now, it's just an animated background. Looks cool. And now, I will turn over to the main thing. So yeah, the bottom screen looks entirely new. Of course, still got you got the sub count down there like usual, and my logo because well, this is an ultra wide monitor for the main screen. And then when I turn over to the second monitor, just a regular 16:9 screen. But we'll just and of course I'll show you guys the stream starting soon. Screen one more time. Also entirely new. But yeah, you seen that earlier. So now let's turn to the main screen. So, yeah, this looks fantastic to say the least. But even though despite the fact that now I have more of a light mode type of design to my channel now, my OS is still saying dark mode, so that way it just eases out my eyes during work. So don't expect my Discord, for example, to just have the whole white theming and such. It's gonna stay dark mode no matter what. But oh well, it's gonna have to do anyway. But you know, I gotta protect my eyes from any glares and such. But anywho, enough blabbering about my new layout and such. What's also brand new, as you can tell by the taskbar, you see different icons down below. Is that it for? And you may look as, wait, why is your Premiere Photoshop icons look different down there? Well, because, yeah, because the old versions for some reason stopped working. Like I made one mistake that just caused them to stop working altogether. So therefore, I was forced to jump to the new versions, but it ain't all too bad because, for example, let me open up Premiere. At BTW, these are the 2025 versions, which are actually the latest ones. Not 2018 anymore. It's now the 2025 versions. The latest ones. And yes, I did have to pop in a stupid credit card so that way I can get these pussies installed. But either way, I did work around with shit and everything to make sure the usage lifetime on them is infinite as long as I don't fuck one thing up and such. But here it is. This is the 2025 version of Premiere. I don't have to bring up the about Premiere Pro thing. You could easily tell from the title bar. But yeah, it is literally the latest version of Premiere, as you can see here. And I will not show off my Chapter 4 Premiere and such and all that shit because of the fact that I don't want to spoil my upcoming future episodes. Speaking of which, the Chapter 4 Premiere is this Friday. So get ready for that. And yes, it is being announced as except for one thing, is that unlike the Chapter 3 premiere, which I did it as the Chapter 3 finale, which was a premiere, the Chapter 4 premiere will be a regular upload. It's because I know Aiden ain't gonna be on to attend it if it was going to be a premiere, and not to mention Zach has to work on the next month's set of his shorts. So, therefore, I'm making the Chapter 4 premiere a standard upload. I know it can be disappointing, but it's gonna have to do. Aiden's away on vacation still by the time the Chapter 4 premiere happens, which starts the 4th chapter of the Marbury series. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned for that, because it's going to be monumental, to say the least. So, anyways, let me show you what it actually looks like. I will open up the Rey202X Rebrand 2025 project down here, because I don't want to click any of this, because I'll end up spoiling the future videos. Okay, yeah, offline. I actually deleted that clip from the drive because it was meaningless, but oh well. But anyways, this is what the new UI actually looks like. So let me show you off what the timeline for what you call it, the trailer. So this is what the timeline for the trailer actually looks like. Looks really nice. I actually like the new colors of the certain bits on the timeline. I know I've seen some criticism about it online, but me personally, I actually like it because it kind of coincides with light mode. But if you don't like what this actually looks like, you can actually go into the settings and change it by going to preferences and labels, and then you can see all the different types of colors for each label. And yes, I will actually change one of the settings for the bin to tan. But there is a catch, of course, because the default is basically just the darkened colors. But if you want to go for the regular look, there's an option called Classic, and if you do that, it actually toggles all the colors to what they used to look like in the older versions of Premiere. As you can see, the text and the still image blocks down here are more like a light pink. Then this color right here is more like a lavender. This one more like a pale blue, I would say. And then here's more like an aqua green. And then up here, which is my watermark, is more like a deep green, I would say. But then there's other options as well. It's not the only one, as you can easily tell. There's a vibrant option. Oh look, you got red down here. Do that. Oh look, this here is red. There's pink, purple, medium blue or something, I don't know, and green. And then the last option would be inverted. Or editorial, oh yeah, editorial is what it's called. That's a lot of green, if you ask me. That is so Rey202X themed, I can tell you that. I mean, just look at it. It looks all Rey202X themed with so much green. A very pale purple and blue as well. And an aqua green, which is normally the color for the tracks. But, for the music tracks or audio clips, whatever, but you get what I mean. But, this is what it actually looks like. It's just so greenish. But I will show off the timeline for the Chapter 3 highlights. If you want to get an even more detailed look about everything. Like, as you can see, yeah, this is what it all looks like. Still a lot of green, but no, shit. But still quite a lot of green, if you ask me. Labels. Okay, there we go. Alright, this is what classic looks like with all that. There you go. Yeah, we'll switch it back to default because that's what I use now. But yeah, this is what the timeline actually looks like. Okay, let me mute this so that way you don't get your ears kind of fucked up. And yes, you may be asking, where is the program thingy, whatever it's called, the program screen. Well, actually, I prefer it to be on my secondary monitor, for those who are wondering. So that way, you know, I could just be able to have the progress or what the video could look like be on my secondary display, because I want to take advantage of that, while being able to have all the work and all that stuff be taking place on the primary monitor, including the timeline. So, let me show you what the source monitor would actually look like, or the program monitor, where the fuck that's called. The first there you go. But anyways, I'm just sure, like, turn it over to the second monitor to see what I mean. Alright, I gotta minimize this. But there you go, this is what it actually looks like. And I can also just be able to scroll through and just take control of everything. But yeah, back to the main monitor. But yeah, it looks really good. Alright, so yeah, back to the Premiere window. Yeah, and by the way, this is a completely updated UI. Like, it looks almost like the same layout, except some, you know, elements have now been more rounded and deep in color. And you know what's funny? They also have a light mode option included for the appearance. There's a, like a lighter gray. This is more like gray, honestly, more than black. So, this is more like a black. It's more like a gray. And here, white is light mode. But honestly, who's gonna edit videos in light mode? Everybody's gonna just edit videos in dark mode, like this, for example. So I don't know, but oh well. And now I'm gonna show you what the Photoshop window would actually look like. Same thing. Except I have to turn it off to the off-screen scene because I don't want to spoil more future videos, if you ask me. Like, if I spoil anything, that's kind of a yikes, and I have to edit that out after this is done, but oh well. Alright. It's taking a while to load. Alright, now it loads. So let me show you what the... let's see. Maybe I'll just use this because it's your birthday today, so let me show it off right now. Alright, this is what it actually looks like. I mean, the UI is kind of the same as the previous version I used. But, yeah, and this is the poster I made for his birthday. Yeah. I guess I'll close it out now, because... like, the UI looks not as updated as Premiere was. And I'm not going to show off After Effects, because I think it could take up too much RAM and such, but there you go. But anyways, yeah, that's about it when it comes to me just rambling about what the new versions of my content creating programs actually look like. Alright, so what should we do first then? Alright, is it the gifts or the videos? Alright, so I guess it's videos it is. Oh, okay. Anyways, now let's go ahead and put the PC shot on. Alright, let's put this on. Okay, immediately during it before I play the video, because I know I made that mistake of just playing the videos with this whole scene on. Like, so many times. Like, yeah, with the new rebrand happening, I should make sure that I be on course with everything. Alright, let me rename this to Primary Monitor. There we go. So anyways, let's go ahead and play our videos. Simple track I created.
Oh yeah, he's leaving. He says he won't be on.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier on the stream. Yeah. Alright, that's my special themed race for you. Yeah, that's what I said earlier in the stream, is that he's not going to be on because of his vacation. Anyways, here are the results. Terry won, good for her. But sadly for Wayne, he got last.
Ah, poor him.
At least Luna nearly avoided last, so that's good. But Brittany got 6th. And you got 5th.
Yeah. They're not the best rankings, but I take what I could get.
Yeah. Alright, now we go to Aiden's. Which, unlike mine, which is the plastic marbles named after each specific gang member's color, this one is, well, just normal marbles. So you only got solid blue, ice, tiger shark, cat's eye white, and that's it. Oh, look, he's using Techno Gears plus Fidelino. Your bet got second. I know bets anyway, because there's no green after all. Alright, then we go to your own birthday video. I like the best for
Yes.
Brittany booty right off the rip.
Yeah, she made the big goods.
Awesome!
For the party.
And by the way, Riley actually made that cake because, well, she can't actually cook.
Or bake, I should say.
Yeah. No pun intended at the, you know, of one cook memes, the cook memes or something, I don't know, but it's just one of those let him cook memes, but yeah, I don't know.
Or
We're not talking about that.
Or Carlos or Yuzu, who also.
Yay!
I know, how did she get into
Runners.
Also, how did she get into a present that small? Real answer to
Yay!
The answer is it's a cartoon.
How could a human just fit into a tiny box? Like it's literally impossible if you ask me.
Don't ask questions you're not prepared to handle. Either.
Hold on.
I told you I wouldn't forget her.
That's not their booty. And that was it.
Yep.
Alright. Now let's go over your gifts.
First, I'll be right back.
Alright. Oh, right. I gotta show it off now. Alright, here they are. That's because you got the Storm Twins.
Yes, I did. But I'm keeping them in their box for the time being. I gotta prop them up. And I also might plan an unboxing for them.
Ah. And also, for those who are wondering if you plan to mod a Switch, don't even think about it because it will break the system. Like I've seen
Thank you.
numerous cases of it occurring all over the web.
And it's not worth it.
Yeah.
So don't do it.
Yeah, because you could basically just kill any functionality that the system has for online functionality. So, yeah, if I were you, I probably would not mod the Switch in any capacity. Like I was planning to get boosted frame rates on my Switch for Fortnite, but now that's out of the question because I don't want to let my Switch get that same fate. So, it ain't worth it.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
And BTW, I am yet to see Squid Game 3, which comes out later this week actually. And so is K-pop Demon
Yeah.
Hunters, because I do need to resub my Netflix subscription. Probably because it has to do with me just not being into WWE as much now, because the product has been kind of sucking balls lately, so therefore just did not want to bother with it. But I do need to go back to Netflix just for the two Korea-based shows, I would say.
Well, one of them is a show and the other's a movie, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one is a show, one is a movie. And yes, if you're wondering what our next Squid Game videos are gonna come out, probably aiming to be either in the fall time, I would say, or either September or October, because, currently it's a little too early for me due to the release of Chapter 4 and such. Plus, I already got every race confirmed and listed for the first season of the new chapter. So I don't have any room to squeeze it in, unfortunately, but I will actually show it off now. Just down here. So these are the official plans for Chapter 4 Season 1. So, obviously you got the usual summer elimination race as the race of the season where it has no utilization of any normal track. Because obviously I'm gonna have that race use its own track. And then the rest will have different one of the three various tracks I'm gonna be using. And yes, I'm still gonna be using 3 tracks per season, so for those who are wondering, that's still the case, so that way I can still be fresh with tracks, but also be able to save up time on just, as opposed to having to just reshift the track every time, and yeah, it'd be too much work.
Yeah.
Dahlia, though, sent 6 photos of her. And speaking of Fortnite girls, we do want to talk about Eclipse and Remy. First of all, you see Remy as my browser's wallpaper girl, as you can see here. I mean, just look at her. She's literally all over it. But, currently, the one who I'm crazing on is, I'm gonna show it up. Oh, yeah, K-pop Demon Hunter. So, yeah, of course, Sophie liked it because she's from Korea. And she's.
And I liked it too.
Yeah. And obviously, Sophie's from Korea. So. I can't even show her face. Nah, never mind. Who cares? I have to open up. Yeah. Alright, just pardon me because I'm trying to find an image of her that I can still see her face. Okay, maybe it's this one, the one where she's with Jade. Anyways, ta-da! It's Eclipse.
Eclipse.
And yes, this one is where she's with Jade, as you can see here. Yes, this was when Jade used to be hireable. She's back on the Only now, but not hireable anymore. But oh well. Right, can you like hide the search box? As I already have a search box up here. Talking about the one on the home page. It's speed dial. Okay, there's no fucking settings related to it. Oh, right, you can hide the search box. There we go. More like it, since I'm never gonna use that fucking search box to begin with. Alright. Now this is what it looks like. Actually, no, I gotta prefer it that way, because I already got a search box all the way up here next to the address bar, because I want to go a little bit more old school. So I'm just gonna use a dedicated search box just to search and shit, but there you go. And speaking of Eclipse, she will be a part of my channel very soon. Because, well, I just love her way too much, to say the least. Even though Remy will still be on my banner regardless. But Eclipse could join her at some point. But we'll see. And yes, they are sitting on top of my PC.
Yep. Except the Skylar I have is
Yeah,
the regular.
yeah, the Project Runway ones I would call. Yeah, I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
They're Fantastic
Pro-
Fashion, right? Fantastic Fashion it's called.
that's the one.
And speaking of the dolls from that line, I only have one of them, which is, well, Jade. Because, well,
Really.
green. Because that's the one I actually got for my birthday last year.
It's quite interesting.
Alright, save that for an image of a few clips I want to send. Mm. Yeah, here it is. One of the images that show her booty. Oh yeah, obviously. But obviously, yeah, of course I had to, leave it off due to the fact that Discord can only allow you to send 10 pictures at once. Like, even if you have Nitro, that's still the case.
But you can still show it.
Yeah. Hey, what the? Oh, right, she's live, just like I am.
Competition.
Trusted Gamer Custom, that's what it's called. Oh, excuse me.
That way.
Since I'm kind of bored right now, let me actually. Oh yeah, I'll show off my website. The newly updated website. As you can see, it looks pretty nice, I would say.
Yep.
And then, yeah, the about page also got somewhat updated, but still the same in general. Just that this banner right here now is a new background. ZAR-Co page still the same in general. Marbury Series Hall of Fame. Now the text of the names right here are now purple, just a contrast. Fortnite page. I'm actually yet to update this. Matter of fact, I'll actually update it after the chapter 4 premiere drops. And finally, here are the divisions. Okay, I know you can't even see all this shit down here, so I'll just basically highlight that to make up for that. So my bad for not changing the color to the Rey202X products color there. But oh well. Matter of fact, I'll just highlight all this shit so that way you guys can easily see them easily. But of course, come Friday, I'll be able to just patch that along with the division's color text being altered too. But anyways, that is the website update overhauled to coincide with the rebrand.
Yep.
FYI, I noticed that Heroic Hope leaves the shop tomorrow night. Get her while you can.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
she'll be gone for another while.
yeah, we already have her to begin with, so yeah. As a matter of fact, we got all three, every version of Hope to begin with, so they including some with the selectable styles and super styles as well. And speaking of
Yeah.
which, the Heroic Hope outfit is the only version of Hope to not have super styles, because well, she is from the item shop. The rest just came from the respective battle passes.
Yeah.
And therefore, those got super styles. So. Oh, and also that reminds me. Evie also has 3 different outfits of her as well. Oh, gee. Yeah, it's also including the skirt as well. The Star Wars one that we had last month. And her Summit Seeker one, which is kind of like basically the winter version of herself, but yeah. That and also that has a bit of a coincidence. Similar case with Hope, only the item shop based Summit Seeker Eevee is the only version of Eevee to not get super styles because that came from the item shop. all other versions of Eevee do have super styles because those came from battle passes, including the original Eevee.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of which, I love Eevee so much. Also, come here, Eevee. Her booty. Alright, so I said this is gonna be a short one, but yeah, it looks like we're actually at an hour and 2 minutes into this. So, okay. Now 3, okay, let me just change it. There we go. Alrighty, so if you want me to go do a sorry game right now, then go ahead, because I'm obviously going to do one.
All right.
Yeah, obviously. Much to no one's surprise. So, let me get one of the screens going. So, yeah, let me set up the game right now. Hold on. All right. On the. All right. I guess we are now on the. Oh,
Sorry about that.
oh, it's fine. All right. We are now on my phone. I'm going to show you what. First, before we do get to the start game, I will show you what my. I will show everybody on potentially making a loadout for me to main Eclipse every time because, I cannot stop thinking about her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, for those who are wondering, Fortnite is back on Apple, so yeah, I'm loading up on my phone now. So, share it. All right, let me put it on right now. All right, there we go. And of
Oh.
course,
Background.
yeah. Yeah. Launch the game now. Of course, this is Sakura because Street Fighter's back in the item shop. But of course, we're not going to talk about her. We're talking about her. All right, so I wanted to just go without a back bling, unless you want me to. But here she is. Mm. She really looks like I want to have a
Yeah.
EX time if you want to say that. But yeah. All right, for the glider. What? No. I'll go for this one. Kind of fixes the color a lot better. So yeah, let's go for that. All right. Well, about the contrail, I think this one's the closest to 0 point energy. I think maybe. Okay, this one's for light rider. I made this one because it's kind of close to ZP energy, even if it has some snowflakes to it. But who cares? Wraps. Which one she wants to use?
Good question.
This one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. See that. Apply to all. Kind of fits with the fact that she has waves all over her body, including some waves emanating from her hair. And she doesn't have a loading screen, so therefore I'm gonna go for the one that has hope on it. Color. Is it this color? This color? I'm not sure. So maybe this, I guess. Because there's a bit of pink on her. Be a pastel pink. There, now the pickaxes. Yes, I have these because they got released to the item shop on accident. At one point before they had to take it out. Because they knew that this pickaxe I'm showing here. It says part of the FNCS set. This one, it's one of the older FNCS cosmetics to the point it's not meant to return ever again. But it did. So this one was meant. Now this one is meant to be the OG style, but they fucked up because this one ended up being available to anyone who bought it. And here's what the standard default look looks like. So this is the green and orange one, as you can see here. And here is the style that is meant to be original, to be granted to OG owners only. But again, they fucked up again. So these would be available to everybody, and another selectable style would be made, but for reals would be exclusive to anybody who originally bought it in 2022.
Yeah.
Well, I was one of them until I lost my original count. But oh well. Anyways, we keep scrolling. Like a matter of fact, where is that one pickaxe that Aphrodite heard? Let's see. If I type in love. Oh. Okay, then maybe season 2, I guess. That way would show up. There it is. Also a style that you can make it pink. It'd be this for now until I find another one that has white and pink to it. If I could find one. This one's more like a Catalina pickaxe. I mean, this one's actually Lynx's pickaxe, but you can tell about the paw there. This was something that I would use if I was running Catalina, but I don't. And speaking of Catalina, I came across a pair of cat claws. So these are actually her pickaxes, even though they're just more like gloves than pickaxes.
Looks like something Cat Noir would wear.
But it's pink, and if you were to wear them, they gotta be black.
Yes, they have to be black. It's called Cat Noir for a reason, not Cat Pink.
Yeah.
Or whatever the French word for pink is.
Your signature can be the language.
I think I found the perfect ones for Eclipse because, well, again, like I said, there's a lot of hot wave effects all over her. So it looks like the waves are emanating from her hands. Or hand, I would say.
People assemble video lines of their data part. That's why we built our showrooms. I think what's your name about? So my husband suggests.
I gotta find a new emote. Is it from the one I want to use from the battle pass? Let's see. Battle pass. Well, season 3 battle pass, please. Season 3. There it is. Just do that. Alright, I guess that's all I can load up. But if you want me to have her use a back bling, But because I said she won't be running one, most likely. Butterfly is only exclusive for whenever I'm using Moxie. This one is the back bling that Remy primarily uses. Because, well, this one came from her bundle, after all.
Yep.
Ooh, these more like blue 0 point crystals. These literally look more like blue 0 point crystals. Speaking of which, one of them is literally inside Egg Cannon, by the way. One of them is inside her head, which acts as her brain.
Ooh.
But yeah, the more I look at her, the more I cannot stop looking at her. I know, I'm going super crazy for her. I just love her so much. But yeah, I guess I just kind of want Eclipse to not run a back bling, I think. I'll just, oh. Just with an SMG guy. This one's silenced SMG. You see what her rap looks like with the SMG. Yeah, these waves do actually fit her though. And yes, for those who are wondering, she does have a second style, which basically darkens her appearance. But obviously, prefer the white. 'Cause, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is what she will look like from now on. Guess I'll center my life around her. Alrighty, so now we shall turn to the sorry game.
Mhm.
And it's real.
Oh, the tire. You meant the pants that she likes? It,
You in an uncomfortable
also, if you're wondering, Ghost didn't go live this past Friday. He actually just skipped, which is shocking.
Wonder why.
He, according to his tweet on regarding skipping Friday's show, he said because it had to do with the fact that he had too much stuff to do, so that's why he skipped. So much for being a lazy hambone that he is. Alrighty, anyways. It is now time. Brittany will be yellow since we had a lot of her this weekend.
Mhm.
Well, Eclipse could be red. Alrighty. Alright, you mean this attire? Obviously, the pants, of course. Alright. Well, I'll start with you because it's your birthday.
Okay.
Okay, yellow, green, red, blue, yellow, green. Okay, no problem. No, that nobody's on the board. Yellow. Okay, there we go. Just act more like a 7 if you're asking me. Alright, now everybody's getting up on the board. Oh, wait, it's your turn. Sorry. Alright,
Oh, Hasten is online.
he's online.
I should invite him on.
Maybe. 3. Okay, so it's my turn. She got a sorry. Okay, I have to move back 1. Damn, bro.
Where's that?
4. There's nothing I could do. But if I were to slide, then yeah. But otherwise, I'm basically stuck there.
Oh.
Oh, got a sorry. Again? I guess that's what I get for being stuck way too long there. Stupid 4s. I gotta work my way back over there again. Alright, time to shuffle.
Just a glance, like a shift. For study, so I can take quick decisions and vote.
You guys are wondering, Marbury's Tournament 13 is set to come out this October, so get ready for that.
She's watching it. Eso. Oh, so te acaba de la Ay, Vina. Vina, mañana.
Oh wait, I actually realized. I had the whole game not shown. My apologies, everybody, on that one, but yeah, there you go. Alright, I did make a blunder because I didn't show the game on this monitor, but actually let me check through my actually I'll check it through the let's see what's up.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, I didn't show the sorry game on the display, so I'm sorry everybody about that. Looks like I finally made a blunder for once.
Okay.
There we go. Now you may be able to see the game, but this is what it all looks like so far. I know you could see everything from the first deck part of the game, but this is what it looks like so far. But I mean, yeah, obviously we'll do another sorry game next stream just to kind of make up for that. But yeah. Now let's continue on with this game. I think we left off with. Wait, who is it that we left off with? I don't know. Probably me, I think. I get a 3.
Llama al papá de Natanael para que me quede la poca vergüenza de Natanael. Pero es bastante buena que Natanael, como la es así que no cambia, ese deja poder depender de primo.
All right. Now, next up we have Brittany. Okay, now she's back on the board. All right, thank you for that. I'm 11, because now I'll be able to get close to home again.
All right.
Now Eclipse got her first pawn at home. Brittany got a sorry.
No, who's she gonna take out?
She said me. Now I'm stuck.
Como era así, enseguida pues, el bobo del primo.
1.
Dijo algo, le buscó una.
Now Brittany has a pawn at home. Now you got a sorry. But with that, every pawn on the board of yours, at least. Yeah, every pawn of yours on board. But whatever. Alright, so yeah, making sure it's all on the screen because I did fuck up. It's my turn. I did just have to skip. Need another 8.
Me ayuda. Ay, bebito.
4.
Mira bien.
11. 4.
No sé que Brian te ama y él te defiende como el pan.
Sorry. Home.
Sufriendo, yo soy cojona.
Alright, now I'm finally on the board. God damn it. Okay, that was actually kind of a close one.
Ponlo todo en manos de Dios, mami.
12.
Se fue para allá. ¿Por qué él le dio con irse para allá?
Draw again. 10. Okay, go back. And then the last card. Nothing.
Nothing.
I know it did take a while because, I'm just trying to verify the cards because I know so many decks I had, like, have two twos just be too close to each other, and I'm trying to reduce it as much as possible since that's getting a little overused, so.
Alright.
Yo digo, ay, me enganchó la mojona.
Now let's continue with you already.
Viste la y me.
Actually, you could just, yeah, whatever. Once it's set, it's set.
Y la yo tiré aire. Yo. Ay, va.
I'll just move 4. So that option can be, viable. Alright, you're stuck.
Mami. Oh,
After you move 11.
que cari me like.
Hey,
Allá donde ella vive. Oh, ok, video para que te no. Claro.
4s are starting to be a bit of a vein on my ass now. Okay, there we go. Man, she was close. Come on. I'm stuck. Okay, now you gotta move 4. What you can do about that? Again, move 4. 2. 11. Seven. 4. You need a 2 to win. Let's shuffle. Man, I'm literally the only one who has nothing.
Wow.
So, I'm pretty much guaranteed to get last.
The final round is here. One question and answers. One question, but not one. Victory. Flip side. Nights at 5 on Geekshow Network. Just a big life of the energy.
Sure. 27 vitamins and minerals and nutrients from human health, and it's sure complete with 30 grams of protein.
Right now at the Home Depot, shop 4th of July savings on TV profile apply. Think outside, do the things inside. And dry in one machines. With free delivery now at the Home Depot. Don't focus is tough to do. And it gets
Start using some meaning with the maximum strength for preference fungal infections. Plus, it has aloe and tea tree oil to restore skin.
Alright. This time the shuffling was quicker. Alright, finally on the board.
How long is that gonna last?
I don't know.
Hey, not long. Because I'm gonna win.
Sorry. Oh, what the f-
And for that hot sauce. And we will keep
You won!
Yep. I
On your
called it.
birthday. On your birthday. But of
Yep.
course, we will continue to see who will get second, and then we'll call it off there.
You're gonna get last. Guarantee.
Yeah, it's pretty much obvious. Like, it doesn't matter anymore.
There's no point in recovery.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cooked. Like, I'm cooked. 3. And that's what we're going to call off here because, well, looks all evened out, to say the least. So I can't continue any further right there. But, yeah, I'm fucked. I got fucked, bro.
Oh well.
Oh, you saw Angry Birds. What do you mean?
It was on your home screen.
film search up.
Oh,
The Star
right.
Wars icon for some reason.
Oh, it's Star Wars 2. Right. I actually have that installed since, nostalgia memories and such.
Allergic reactions like trouble breathing.
Even so,
Interesting.
I don't feature that game on the channel anymore. Or anything
Yeah.
from it in general. That's why my logo is now basically based off of something from Fortnite. Anyways, here are the gate results. Yeah, I got cooked hard.
Yes, you did.
Damn. Life changing money opportunity. This year, 1K. Big out for 100,000 for that is the one.
I'll be back with it. That feeling. Going for it. Going hard.
Yeah, I literally got chopped out and sorry. Like, no shit. No fucking shit. I jobbed my dumb ass out and sorry. I mean, just look at the board. Look at it. 0 home, like 0 in home.
When you saw the $70,000 got emotional. First time in the night, got emotional. This is real. This could change my life.
Let's switch.
One case that has $30,000.
Alright, now I am on the PC. Yeah, I just use that as a term, though. I actually use that as a term, Evie. But yeah, it's man, can't believe I just literally I literally lost like that. Like my goodness. Like wow. Like literally. Just literally. Like I was just beyond recovery right there.
Yeah.
That is just wow, man. Anyways, as a matter of fact, I'll copy it from Aiden. I'll bring Aiden's over, cause you know. There it is. But yeah, that is our posters.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany, though. Oh, wait. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream very soon.
Yeah.
So, any last minute questions? Even though this was just us, because Aiden's not here. But I mean, I get it, because he's on vacation. Let me bring a couple more photos of the clips before I sign off. You know. Okay, so yeah, I had to mute the TV because of the noise it makes. Yeah, I'm still planning, you know.
Yeah.
Still planning to get that Switch Online membership.
Yeah.
Kind of overdue at this point. Like, yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay, no. But yeah. Hope you had like a fun birthday today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess that's. Oh, right. There wouldn't be a live stream without the Eight Sisters appearing. So let me bring up an image of them.
Oh, the Eight Sisters?
Yeah. Speaking of Rainbow High, I just really want season 6 to be good. But they're just trying to fuck it up on purpose with those littles that no one asked for. 2 minutes of nothing. 2 episodes that were just 2 minutes of nothing. 0 out of 10. Those who are wondering, there you go. I might make a rant video on why that shit is not working out and why seasons 1 through 4 were just way better. Like, seriously, who asked for those little gremlins to just take over for the time being?
No one. Not me.
Yeah, like season 6 was going so well until some mindless tomato head thought it was a good idea to just basically insert those little fuckers and just, you know, provides us with 2 minutes of nothing that were just straight up 0 out of 10.
The tomato head from Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what some dipshit thought it was a good idea to have them just be there 2 minutes for each episode. It's just so annoying. Like, they could have just have it for like a single 7-minute episode, but instead they're dragging the shit out for whatever reason. Like, it makes no sense.
I don't get it.
Me neither. Like, it's almost like to having like bad creative over on WWE right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? That is literally, that is just the equivalent right there. That is just the equivalent. Like, it's terrible. I just want this season to be good until, yeah, they thought it was a good idea to just kind of take a shit on it.
You're better off just waiting for the Wigs Club reboot. I think it's supposed to come out in fall.
Oh yeah, in the fall. Yeah, that's until we get a good 7-minute plus episode. Future Rainbow High episodes will get a 0 out of 10. That's all there is to it.
Or in my case, probably a 3.
Yeah.
See, to say that Veronica doesn't like him either.
Nor is anyone in the community. Like, I'm surprised I'm surprised both of that garbage was not even dislike bombed, because, yeah, there were just 2 minutes of basically nothing.
It was.
Just nothing. That's all you get. It's like going to a Wendy's and you ask to get like a junior bacon cheeseburger, and then they don't give you any patty in it, like none
Or
of it.
bacon.
Or bacon. They just give you just 2 buns and veggies. I mean, it sounds
2 buns and...
although it sounds kind of healthy, but it's not something that you want from your order. That's what these episodes are. That is not. Yeah, it's just these episodes. Nothing. Just fucking nothing.
It's a nothing burger.
You get fucking nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Like, man, I really gotta get the season back on track, or else I'm going to declare it dead until further notice.
Yeah. Who knows when that will be, though.
Like, my estimation is that due to the schedule, we could wait until possibly August, which is in 2 months, so making the wait even more dreadful. Which I hate, man. Meanwhile, I'm just putting up photos of Avery and Ainsley right now, capping at the 10.
Oh, yeah, we'll do.
Oh, I know. One of them has Lou in it. I know. Yeah, that one. There we go. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta include her. I gotta include her too.
Yeah, you do that.
Yeah, all these screenshots of Lou I picked up.
Yeah.
Hello. Alright, enough waiting. Here they are. Oh yeah, and as a bonus, I gotta include that squat drawing of Lou you made. If I could find it. There it is.
Yeah, here. There they are.
Alright. Alright, and this one where I can see her face. Her cute face, I would say.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, I guess that's nothing, so I may as well just, like, end it here.
Okay.
So, yeah, I hope you guys had, like, a fun time. Well, if anyone tuned in here. Because, yeah, obviously Aiden was not on. So,
He'll be back next time, though.
yeah.
Mm,
And let Dahlia do the same. Because, you know. Yep, there she is.
mm.
Anyways, yeah, that will be it for this stream. And yeah, hope you guys had a fun time like we did. So, yeah, of course, stay tuned for Friday's Chapter 4 premiere, which will be posted in the morning, by the way, because, yeah, because it's not a premiere anymore, because Aiden's on vacation, so therefore, it will be a regular upload in the morning time at 9:45 a.m. EST.
Yeah, I will.
But anyways, that'll be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good day or have a good night, depending where you live, and yeah.